Emily stands in front of her mirror, her reflection staring back at her. She forces a smile, but her eyes betray the turmoil she feels inside. "I've always been the one with a plan," she says, "but lately, it's like I'm fighting a battle nobody knows about." In her room, surrounded by textbooks and trophies, Emily sits on the floor, her breathing quick and shallow. "For years, I kept it all in," she confesses, her voice barely above a whisper. Panic attacks, anxiety, it felt like drowning in broad daylight. With a determined look, Emily recalls the moment she decided to seek help. "I was scared," she admits, her hands trembling at the memory. "Making that first appointment was the hardest step. I didn't know it then, but it was also the bravest." Sitting in a warmly lit therapist's office, Emily shares her fears. For the first time, someone listened. Really listened, she reflects, a sense of relief washing over her. "It was like breathing out a breath I didn't know I was holding." Emily's journey is filled with ups and downs. She shares a particularly tough day, her voice faltering. "There were moments I thought I couldn't do it," she says, her resolve tested. "But I wasn't alone, not anymore." A shift begins. Emily, now more confident, talks about her holistic treatment plan. Therapy, medication, lifestyle changes, it sounded daunting, she admits. "But piece by piece, I started to see a change." Emily practices mindfulness, a serene look on her face. "I learned to breathe, to be present," she says, demonstrating a deep, calming breath. "It's amazing how powerful a single breath can be." A montage of Emily's small victories. She smiles genuinely, her voice brimming with hope. "Each step forward was a victory," she says. "The panic attacks, they didn't disappear overnight, but they lost their power over me." Back in her room, Emily looks around at the symbols of her achievements. "I'm not defined by my anxiety," she declares, a newfound strength in her voice. "I'm defined by my courage to face it." Emily shares a heartfelt message. "To anyone struggling in silence," she says, looking directly into the camera, "you're not alone. Help is out there, and it's okay to reach for it." Reflecting on her journey, Emily stands by a window, sunlight streaming in. "I've come so far," she muses, a soft smile on her face. "It wasn't easy, but every step was worth it." Emily ends her story with a message of hope. "My journey taught me that healing is possible," she says, her eyes bright with optimism. "And with help, support, and a lot of hard work, hope isn't just a dream. It's a reality."